What's up, everybody? You see my chart here. We are open, and in 4 seconds it's going to drop, and I'm going to tell you why, okay? All right. We talked, let me get my camera set up. We talked a little bit about, am I on? Yeah. We talked a little bit about the, my last video, I think it was like on the $3,000 win, whatever. I kind of say those things to be like clickbait in a way. I don't really like mean it like egotistically or anything like that. It's just something for people to uh click on. You, I don't know, whatever. Market's open right now. I just want to show this trade and exactly why all of this is happening. Um the 7 a.m. drop, okay, all right, and then we moved up. We had that area of consolidation. There was trap shorts right here that move, then it consolidated, move up. Midnight open was right here. Okay, when price came down, all right, it hit that order block, had a nice move up, took out that buy side liquidity, also came up to fill this inefficiency right here, this little SIBI area, sell sign balance, buy side inefficiency. And then it dropped. Once that happens, and for me, um, once that happens, I'm looking at, okay, let's get the retracement up. I look like a liar right now. I was busy dinking around with other charts. I didn't see the push up. So I just waited for this order block to come up and I hit it on a market order. So it front runned it a little bit, but nothing too crazy. And then that was and then I wanted to show you the video. 8:30 coming, which is a news embargo lift. And then I already knew we were bearish before any number comes out. I have a buy limit right here to just take off one contract. I'm looking at these. I don't know. I'm looking at this London low coming in at 668, and I also have this PM session low. I'll just highlight it right here. This PM session low from last Friday. Okay, from last Friday. So I'm looking at that. It's going to be good to get one contract off. Um, get one contract off, and then I'll just leave a runner. The the only thing in which I'm gonna be a little kind of skeptical about is the we're gonna be opening up in a discount. Okay, we're gonna be opening up in discount. We should at around 9:30. And what do I mean by that? It's the 4:14 4:14 p.m. Regular trading hours close to 9:30 open, and the regular trading hour close was at that Newey Captain Gap low. And you know, I just want to. I'm gonna have to babysit that a little bit. Definitely do the stop loss break even. But first thing is I'm actually move this stop loss down to right here. Move that stop loss down to right here, and to take out these take out this right here. I got a little bit of an inefficiency right here. It might tap it in just a little bit. I don't expect it to go up anymore. It may come into this area. We can also quadrant it out. So something along these lines right here. Okay. That'll be your 25% mark. Okay. And then this will be your 75%. 75. Oop, this will be your 75 mark. Roughly right there. Okay, see I hit that. I'm going to babysit this real quick. Okay, yeah, coming into the 25% level. Just for a nice little retracement, nothing crazy. I'm actually going to draw you guys the gambot or the quadrant levels just to show you. Oh, let me get my magnet on. That's what I meant right here, the 25% level. Just I don't really expect it to come up anymore. I think it's just going to barely touch it and then drop lower. If it came up to the 75 level or the 75%, I'm going to be a little skeptical, but at the same time, it's going to be a part of this order block kind of in this 1 minute. I just leave it there would be the best thing for, for when I'm reading, just don't even come up to it. Nice little drop here. Okay. Nice little drop here. Market's open. Market's open. Yeah, but this is a nice setup. I don't know what's always happening in the market, but by God, if it does a certain something, I'm gonna be like, okay. So the 7 a.m. fake out, it moves up, comes down, hits the order block, moves up, comes down to it, has a retracement. Oh, get short. It's tipping its hand. It's saying, hey, we're bearish now. Pushes up from one more area and eventually drops. Comes back up, hits this order block here, which was a part of that. And then once it leaves it, it's even more confirmation. Like you're protected in a way. I'm going to lower my stop loss down to this high right here. Okay, so we're in the money. If price does move up, then but they can have it. They can definitely have it. We'll do a little cheat code right here. We'll do something like this. Something like this to this. Wait, hang on, let me do this here. This to this. Right there. And we can actually, to tell you the God's honest truth, we can put our, hang on real quick. Okay, 50% the range. 50% of the range. Okay, that looks good right here. That looks good. So I'm going to put my I'm looking for a flush here. Hang on, guys. Yeah, we should be. Yeah, I definitely in this area. Yeah, I'm looking for a pretty good flush here. That's going to be the last hoorah. I do not want price to come up anymore on that. So, I want to show you. I'm going to actually lower it now. Okay, I'm going to put my stop loss. I'm going to keep my stop loss right there until we hit until we come down to this area right here. All right. Once again, this is not financial advice. I know it looks like a bunch of scribbles, but it's controlled chaos, I promise. If we can get a bump up to 723, even then, we have no business coming up here. I just want that to be a false breakout and then drop. Like, yeah, touch it a little bit. Volume imbalance right here on the 1 minute. Could have very well just come up to touch this. I'll mark that. I'll indicate that out right there. I need to start seeing some serious down candles here. I'm gonna have to start seeing something. Okay, that's good. That's good news. Don't rest on it. I want to see a big black candle here. Big black candle. Or red, if you don't have them customized. I don't want to see it come up anymore. Yeah, just straight black, just all the way. Pretty considerable. There's no reason for it to be up there, man. There's definitely no reason for that. Here, I'll make this even bigger. There we go. Yeah, I just very odd that it would come up that way. That's why I'm like, but I'm like still like, wait a second, we need to be flushing here. Volume imbalance. For the sake of the video, even then, no, I'm still bearish, man. It has no reason coming up there that high. And the only thing I can really say is nice wick, but a solid flush down. Like really big, like just flush. Because this is all, to me, this is just one big fake out. There's absolutely no reason we should be up there. Like, no reason at all. Like, at all. Yeah, just a solid flush down. Very interesting. Just solid flush, solid, like all the way. I don't really want to see like little itsy bitsy down candles. I want to start seeing big time movement. This is just very odd. Very odd that we're up here. Up in this area. This. I want to see black candles. Okay. This area, That doesn't make any. This whole okay. This whole run up is just kind of, to me, a fake out. Just solid though. I don't like total like if you're gonna trap them to go long, don't let them get their orders off. So just flush it down and then take out sell side as well. So that's why I said I for this candle right here, I want to start seeing just solid, solid sell. Yeah, this candle black all the way down. But I want it to be fast though. I don't want to see it because you already faked people out going long right here, and you got people adding more orders from right here. Okay, so in my opinion, I think it's just they got people right here. Okay, came down, got more people in right here, get them all long. Okay, but then on this candle, it won't be no BS. It'll just be straight shot down. It'll just be just here we go. You got them in right here. You got them in right here. There's going to be a lot of liquidity that they're going to be grabbing up in this area. There's a lot of liquidity right here, and I don't even need like heat map or nothing. That's just what it is. A lot of liquidity right here, big time, big time. But even this, it just doesn't add up. That push is one thing, but this it needs to be flush in here. I mean, very, 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 very just. Then like, when I was first starting off, I could never really see what they were doing right here. I was like, hmm, like, hmm. But now it's like, okay, this is getting set up. This is getting set up for more longs. With these big green candles, getting a lot of people like, oh, this is support. You know what I mean? And in my belief, that's why they do that. Okay. If you look over here, yeah. This is the 1 minute. So over here, this low right here is the same as this low on Nasdaq. Okay. ES. See how Nasdaq didn't make that new low? ES did. Right here. You can't. Well, here I'll zoom in for you. Right there. Okay. So Nasdaq, a little heavy on the longies, but I think it's just to trick more people in, and then eventually we're gonna follow ES. But Nasdaq just had to make a little bit more of a move to get more people long, so they can fill their orders on the sell side. Okay, it's 8:50. Stick with me for one more minute. I know this is a long video. It's 20 minutes long. I know these videos are long. I try not to time. I try to time them like. That's why I started right there at 8:30, just so you, for the viewers, you weren't sitting there just like waiting. It's hard to. But that 8:50 macro here in another 30 seconds is going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be the one that's really going to just grab those orders on the sell side. Okay, but keep in mind, I'm not just happy that it's going down. No. I want to start seeing speed. big time speed, not messing around. I want to see big down close candles like that. That doesn't. It's okay. Here comes the. Here we are, 850. I want that macro to really heavy duty. I don't want to see none of this area. And if it does, I'm just not into it. I'm not into it at all. I want to see a big time, just straight flush. No. A big time flush, though. This is pre market hour, so I suppose this is what you get, but. Okay. Huh. All right. We're still in profit, though, if it does hit our stop loss. This right here could be the order block that they're wanting. Okay, so what do I mean by that? They technically could, but I know it looks like a bunch of Momo Jumbo right now, but Jesus. Okay, where am I at? This, get rid of this. It hypothetically could come up right here to this order block and then flush. Matter of fact, I think that's what they're wanting to do. If it does come up into this range, it really shouldn't, though. Especially just hit the fair value gap and drop. I mean, there's really truly, I mean, solid though, solid black candles. Come on now. A little trend line liquidity right here. Okay. Get people in long. Another thing that they're going to want to do. That really shocked me how long it spent time up there. I got kind of uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a little uncomfortable when it made its final leg up like that. Okay, trendline liquidity, and then it should just when it goes, it goes. It's not like kind of little. No, when it goes, when it's taking liquidity, it takes it, and then I'm gonna put my order, my buy order right here. Let's get rid of that trendline liquidity. Yeah, it just see what I mean. Like really takes it. Okay, like takes it. There it is. Okay, so we got one off. Okay, now I am going to put my stop loss right here at 97, and then I want to look at this area. This was my target 2 right here. Okay. Yeah. This actually, to tell you the truth, this whole area is going to be a big area for sell orders, sell side. You guys are going to laugh, but look at this. Stops. Sell stops. Market open. Okay. Hmm. It very well could see, like when it takes out sell side, it could very well come for this order block. Mm, okay. That was tricky. I'm gonna tell you guys the guys on the street. That was a little tricky, that move up. That got me a little stumped. I want to make this video short. It's 26 minutes long. That's way too long. But um, thank you all for watching me. Um, I'm glad you got to see that. Not market replay. Everything's market open. Um, Nasdaq futures. Okay. Uh, and thank you very much. This is not financial advice. My disclaimer is um, above my video right here. Just thanks guys for watching. That's all I have. Okay, bye.